welcome back to the channel. Today you join me not on the beach, but we're out on my friend's boat. Today we're going to be drifting for some bass. We're going to show you how the technique we're going to do, slow jigging, and then we're going to go on to the artificials and drift the bank to see if we can pick them up. At the moment we got here, it's slack tide, so we put some bait rods over, see if we can pick up some ray, while we just bide in time for the tide to pick up. But yeah, we're just out the pool. Obviously we just got back from the Sea Angling Classic, which we didn't do the best. Unfortunately we had two good plans, but due to the weather and everything, that the plans did go down the pan. But yeah, great competition. Well done to the winners. Yeah, but today now we're going to give you quite a few hours out here. We start off on the ray, conger, and then we move on to the bass end and see if we can get some nice bass for you and show you how to slow jig and then use artificials to pick a bass up on the banks. But yeah, perfect day. I'll pan you around in a bit. Can't ask for a better day at all. And main thing is, it's a day off work. But yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute now when we get into some fish. Yeah, we've just come to the first mark now after doing the intro. Jerry's put the anchor in because it's a bit slow tide at the moment. We've been down less than 5 minutes and we're into the fish already. We're going to be trying for a ray for about an hour now before we can start drifting for the bass on the slow jig, and then we'll move over to the soft plastics and to try for the bass. Yeah, that was quite quick. There's no tide at the moment, so we just thought we'd put the hook in. Not what we were after. It's a strap conger. And Jerry's just going to T-bar it into the water now. Inspect him on the sand.
He's taking two baits.
Taking the two baits, hasn't he?
That's the glaze.
Have a look at Jerry doing a perfect.
Yeah, I shouldn't think with two baits.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm using the 3 down. And he's taking. As you can see now, Jerry's into a fish. We've been here for about 10 minutes now. We've had 2 conger. I think Jerry's into another one here.
I would think so.
We'll bring it forward now, once Jerry brings it in a bit. But it's a perfect day for it, yeah?
Yeah, it's lovely. Just need a bit of tide so we can go drifting for what we want to target.
Yeah. That's what we're doing now, is just biding time now, waiting if we can drift for the bass.
It's caught on the panel, so it should come out nicely. Well done, Stu.
I didn't even touch that end.
Well done, Stu. No, I hate that. Crap.
I do apologise, that's not the way you're supposed to do it, everyone. Right, we've picked up the anchor now because there was a lot of strap congers there, as you've seen. So we're going to start on the drift. The tide hasn't fully picked up yet, but we're going to give it a go with the slow jigs. I've got 2 equipment with me for doing that, and rods and reels, which I'll quickly run you through. For my heavier setup, I've got the hard Truro slow jig, and then I've got coupled up with the multiplier slow jig reel with 20-pound braid on it, and then I've got 30-pound fluorocarbon leader, and then that goes down to a 75 grand H2O speed jig. Second setup I've got then is for my light setup. It's a brilliant fun as well. This is the Nebula micro jig. Only goes to 40 grams, but a lot of fun. And believe it or not, I got it with the Nebula 2000 reel, nice and small, 10-pound braid. And exactly the same with that then. I've got a 30-pound shock leader, and it goes down to my clip. This only goes to 40 grams. but I've had the 50 grams in it, but that is a lot of fun. So hopefully we can get into some fish with that. So I'm going to quickly join in the fun now because everyone else is slow jigging. And cross fingers we can get into some fish for you. Now we're just drifting over the bank with the slow jigs. By no means am I an expert for this because I'm definitely a match angler, but you all have different techniques, but all we're doing is just working it off just close to the bottom the fish are. So we're just trying to make the slow jig flutter. I know some people are absolute experts at this. I try and do 2 sharp turns and then 1 big long one, and then it's just contact, keeping in contact with it when it flutters down, and then a couple of turns and then work it through the water column. But the fish seem to be sitting on the bank, so we're just drifting up over it down into the gully. I quickly turn it around because Matt's into a fish. Yeah.
Size 1. It's going to go down. It's hooked. Beautiful fish.
So we drifted for the bass, 2 each, so quarter. And then we've come back now and put the anchor in. The bass fishing wasn't electric, but so we come out to a ray mark, see if we can get some nice ray. The only good thing is I'm gutted I missed it on camera. A thresher shark just jumped clean out of the water in front of us. But yeah, we put the anchor down now about 10 minutes. And we're straight into it. The tide is roaring through at the moment. We're all on £1.5, £2 of lead.
What is it then, Taff?
I'm saying a strap.
Filming.
Yeah. You can still come out that head, did it? Yeah.
I'll try. Make the day a bit more stressful.
Especially they haven't got my species card in them. Got a bluff.
Yeah.
On the shore. Yeah, South Fawn.
Yeah. Sand deal.
Yeah. Really well.
Strap.
Did you film any of the bass?
Yeah. I've got us all on the bass there. I'll do Matt. I'll fit my T-bar in there, Matt. Bit frantic here at the moment. We've had that fresher jumping at the back of the boat now. Old Jerry's quickly got his thresher rig out, so cross fingers we can get into a thresher for you on camera. Jerry's going a bit manic at the moment trying to get it all done because we don't want to lose him before he goes. Matt's just had a lovely bream, about £3.5. We've had a few straps and dogfish, but we're still now frantically trying to get the thresher rig over the back ready, because the tide is absolutely hulling through at the moment. We're on £1.5 of lead each. There are a few straps here, but it was nice to see a bream of that size on a Houlons. I don't know what this off, yeah. This.
That's rubbish. That was another mistake I made trying that.
Right, I'll bring it around to show Jerry how he's setting it up. We've got a little bottle as a float. As you can see now, Jerry's set up the thresher rig, which we were frantically trying to get it out because it's hopefully he's still hanging on the back of the boat.
He's just bring some bream up, he'll come in.
Yeah. So cross fingers now we can get into a thresher on camera for you. because if there's a load of bream around the back of the boat, hopefully he's round there feeding on them. He's come out of the water a couple of times, so cross fingers now. I'll get back to you if we can get into him. Oh well, that's just come to the end of the day now. It's been a fantastic day. As you've seen, we started off drifting for bass. Slow jigging was a bit slow, so we had to change then to the artificial lures where we picked up our quarter of bass. We had some nice ones, you know, between 4.5 pound to £5. Nothing massive, but it was great fun on the light gear. And then as you see now, we went to anchor and we tried for a ray, but the bream were quite prolific. And then we switched to the bream gear and we picked up quite a few. Matt picked up a nice one, about 3.5 pound. So we're coming to the end now. We're going to give it another 20 to 30 minutes to try for a ray, but we need to get back into the dock, into Poole. But yeah, another brilliant day out with the Jerry. The sun's been glorious. But if we don't have a ray, thank you very much for watching, and if I don't see you on a boat, a beach, I'll see you on the channel.